One thing that we learned through abiding is that forgiveness is key. And in recent months, we've seen a lot of friends' marriages be under severe trials. And the key driver pattern was unforgiveness. And we reflected on that, and we're walking alongside these couples. And then we started to reflect on ourselves and say, do we have unforgiveness in our life?
We realized that there was stuff locked away in our heart. So your heart can deceive you. And unless you really do a soul searching with the Father, you're not going to know if you have that unforgiveness locked away in your heart. You can forgive in your mind, but your mind is going to deceive you. You have to go to your heart, and you have to do it with the Father, in that you can only do that through abiding.
So what we started to reflect on personally was to have unforgiveness is bondage. And we just felt we need to get clean. We need to understand, we need to be in freedom. It was hard in the sense that we had to be honest with ourselves and to try to figure out, is there something that we're carrying that we have not forgiven of? In our case, it was the subtle things. It was hidden, it was buried, or little things that we just decided to move on from. And so in both cases, it's somewhat hard to be able to get to the bottom of it.
It was a real aha moment for me when I thought, I need to acknowledge this to God, to Tad, and really repent for it, even if it is hard to confess it to Him and share with Him the things that I had in my heart, that I had resentment towards Him for, that I didn't even really realize, because my mind was like, well, yeah, I forgave Him for that. But then when something would rise up, it kind of would tweak me, and I'm like, there is something still there.
We just repented to each other and just asked each other for forgiveness and just to clean ourselves and to be more in a position of forgiveness towards each other. And we felt the freedom as a result of it.
And we realized you really can't have pure joy without doing that. And that's one of the byproducts of abiding, is joy. You have the peace, you have the joy, but I think you can deceive yourself about really having that pure, true joy with the Lord if you've got something in your heart that the Lord needs to reveal to you.
It is one of the keys to joy and freedom. And so we just encourage people to get to the bottom of these things, live a free life, and just let things go.
Mm-hmm.